All right, what's up? Hi, hello.
First day in the new setup. You watch anything good recently or
The Chris Chan documentary.
yeah,
There's
10
one thing I
years.
learned while watching the Chris Chan documentary is that if you just ignored the haters, the shit probably would go away.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
he did the exact opposite, and now
Yeah.
look at him. Now he's internet history.
He's feeding it. He's
Literally,
feeding it
he
for
gave him a whole
sure.
fucking buffet, dude. He was like, here you go, trolls, come eat."
I've been watching this he does a lot of videos on like Newgrounds creators, and like I didn't know a lot about like the Newgrounds creators and like the Newgrounds lore or like the history and learning about it, man. They they grew up, they turned into like alcoholics, or like they started doing like meth and shit. It's kind of just like crazy seeing how people start from funny internet content creator to
Like, only use me Blade.
no, I don't know who that is.
You don't know
That's
only
like
me use me Blade?
that's the
Oh
COD guy,
god.
right?
Yeah, well, he only used his blade,
Yeah, the knife
but
fucking.
he also only drinks all day on stream nowadays, or he used to. I think he might have got sober. I can't
Who
tell.
was that? Who was that other?
He became a total internet local, but he's basically kind of what you're saying. Like, these people that you didn't realize were in your childhood, and then you grow up and like, what happened to that guy? And you're like, oh, he's a drunk.
Exactly. Yeah, I think it's your perception. You get older, you see things differently. When you were younger, or when I was younger, I was like, dang, like drinking's fun, drinking's cool. Those guys like to drink, that's cool. And now I see, someone who likes to drink a little too much. I'm like, I don't know if that guy's all right.
I'll tell you, when I was a kid, I did say to, and I remember telling him like, I don't know. When I'm older, I always just want to have like a 6 pack in the fridge.
That's crazy.
And they're like, why? And I was like, that's like what you do when you're like in college and you're an adult.
Yeah,
You have a 6 pack in the fridge, dude. I saw a post
or frats.
recently.
Yeah.
I went on our frat because I saw I saw a post on Twitter or something, and it was talking about, it was a repost of somebody on our frat,
Okay.
and they were talking about how they were like, hey, is 28 or is 27 too
Oh,
old to
I
join a
did see that. I
frat?
think he sent that to me.
Yeah, I was like, is 27 too old to join a frat?
Unked out.
And I was like, yo, honestly
That's
though,
gonna be
like,
you.
I was like, honestly, let me know, because I'm trying to know real quick, like.
I want to see the answers.
And everyone was like, yes,
uh,
yes.
no fun,
They're
dude.
like, bro, if you make it by year two, what's gonna happen? You can be 28. There might be 18-year-old chicks at your party. Everyone's gonna be weirded out. Everyone's gonna be like, why is this guy here?
Nah, you're gonna be like, what's up?
I'm like, what's up, Shotty? Matthew McConaughey in that movie.
Which movie?
I think it's Dazed and Confused. I never watched it.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Yeah, he did freak out on that one.
Dude, I've been seeing a lot of robots getting abused on my timeline now.
Yeah, me too.
Since I
Yeah.
since we talked about that bit, dude, like I don't know if it's had already been going on and we already just spoke on something that's already in the collective consciousness, but I think everyone's on our side on this one, dude. I think we're on the popular, we're a populist
Everyone.
take. Most everybody. I don't think there's a single
What
person
happened to like the robot fucking
who's humanizing robots right now. Not even white liberals, and they love humanizing everything. Even white liberals don't like AI. You see what they talk shit about them and on like AI on like Twitter.
How, do
You
you
see
ever
how
look at the
bad?
comments on like a sometimes you'll see a crazy video and you'll be like, oh, there's no way this is like real. So you go to the comments and you see a bunch of people saying, AI, this is AI, AI.
Yeah, that happens a lot. I say sometimes I check it and then someone will say it's AI, and then I'm
I
like, oh
I
my
think at
god,
this
like
point we should. I mean, do we have to say it's AI?
it's over, bro. It's really over.
I
Hey,
think.
you know what I was thinking about? You remember how we had that one recording where we talked at the end of it about how like we spent 30 minutes in a drive-through,
Yeah, that was like our second or like third
third or
record.
something like that.
I
It
think
might
it
have
was
been
our
second one.
second.
Yeah, it literally
Yeah,
was our second one.
yeah.
So I was thinking about it, and I don't know if you know this, but like they opened a Jack in the Box like a year or two ago
Okay.
in like Utah, and it was like the only one in the state, and people were waiting like 2 hours in line at the
Just for Jack
drive-through
in the Box.
just to try Jack in the Box.
Yeah, I had no idea Jack in the Box was like a West Coast chain,
Yeah, I know.
almost like Strictly. It was
It's kind
that
of
that
like,
was mind blowing to me. I was like, there's no way we're
well, they get cool shit we don't get. Like they got what's that one fucking chicken spot? Oh my god, Say it. Bucky's, bro. No, not Bucky's.
No,
Bucky's is that gas station. I
Bucky's
want
is like a yeah.
Bojangles. I want to try Bojangles.
Bojangles, what the fuck?
See what I mean? You don't even know what it is.
I
But
don't
I
even know
want to
what
try
that is.
Bojangles.
Yeah.
You know, I want to try Bojangles
What about
so
like
bad.
Whataburger? They got like Whataburger.
Whataburger's like a Texas thing, yeah.
Regional foods.
White Castle. We don't have White Castle out here, which sucks because you know
Yeah.
haven't grown up watching.
But you know what's funny is
fucking
that
Harold
we
and
only get
Kumar.
yeah
You thought that was gonna be like the tits, and then you could only get it at the grocery store.
frozen and shit.
Yeah, and it's like-
Microwavable.
and you would like eat it, and you'd be like, "It's just like in the movie," and you know it's not.
You think that's why they made them like? Do you think that's why they mass produced them and froze them and shipped them out everywhere because of the movie?
I wonder how early was that? Like, how you know what I mean? Because that would be genius if they like were like the movie's gonna come out soon. We should just get this going.
It would make for a big audience of or not audience but like a huge market. You know, people are like, oh, we want White Castle, but
Did you know that one actor asked for Vans because he was trying to encapsulate the surfer vibe?
the Vans.
Uh,
Damn Daniel. I mean, got a lifetime supply of Vans.
Hey, so guess what, man? I watched the King of the Hill reboot 2 times.
2 times.
Finished it twice. In like the first 2 days.
You
Monday
They
night,
dropped the
they dropped the new season. It's been
like in
15
its
years.
entirety, in its entirety.
Full on one go.
Okay. What's it? your
Watched it
opinion?
twice. What's my opinion? 9 out of 10. I wanted
out
to
of
say
10?
10 out of 10. I wanted to say 10 out of 10 because I give you 9 out of 10 only because there is some things that bother me, but I have to. I like.
What's it
I'm
on?
I'm a fanboy. I'm a fanboy. I just have to come off rip and say like this. I'm just happy to see Hank Hill on my screen again, and just have some fresh shit after having seen the original series so much, dude. Like that shit made me like so happy to see like everybody again on my screen. And there are 2 main things that I just have to address right off the bat because it's the biggest things that are going on in the complaints. Dale's voice actor, and Khan's voice actor. Dale, Johnny Hardwick was the guy who played Dale, and his voice was like not really the same as it was in the OG series. And I chalk it up to him not being in the best of health because he actually passed away. At the end of episode 7, they even give like a little tribute for him.
Oh man,
And then
he was
Khan's
weak.
Khan's voice actor is the one I do have a gripe with, because they had got rid of the original voice actor. I don't think they got rid of him. He like volunteered. He's
Okay.
like, oh, I think like someone who's Asian should do the voice. Just totally fine with that. But then they didn't even get someone who's Laotian. There's certain things and like rhythms and beats to like the way Khan speaks,
Uh-huh.
and it doesn't really like it's not really done well. And like I don't know how to explain it besides the fact that it just feels like he didn't really even try. Like, and then Ted Supernussenphone is another character in the series.
Wait, who?
Ted Supernussenphone is the dad of Chang, who became a lot more of a prominent character in the reboot.
Okay.
But Ted's voice actor as well was a little not really there. Like the way that Ted used to go and say like "super" was always hilarious, and like he just had a very like I don't know how to explain it voice. Okay, I don't want to spoil anything,
Uh-huh.
but I want to say they did a really good job. All the characters act like the characters.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
That's what's
Like,
great about it, is that they still stay true to themselves. And like Joseph is an awesome character in this show now. Like he like developed awesome. I mean, he's just like his dad. I think that's why I have a bigger problem with Khan than Dale. Joseph behaves like Dale used to because he's his son.
Okay.
So it's like having Dale by proxy.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, you know, we might not have Dale being a weird conspiracy guy, but we still have Joseph, and he'll be like just as crazy sometimes, you know. So this reboot is awesome. I think you guys should check it out if you watched the original series.
What's
at
it?
all.
What's it on?
It's on Hulu.
Oh, okay.
It's a good time, man. I enjoyed it. I've watched it twice. It was 13 original
When it-
seasons, yeah.
Wow.
Ended in September.
That's a good run.
Yeah, it was really good. They only even canceled it. When they canceled it, they were still doing good jobs. I enjoyed some of the last episodes at the end there, like the Canada episode. That made me want to have a home bar. Speaking of home bars, that made me want a home bar for life, dude.
I don't know about home bars, dude. It sounds like a lot of work.
It's only as much work as you want to make it. It's not that much.
I don't know. I was hearing my friend out one time. He was complaining about how his brother wants a couch. He wants to buy a new couch, but he wants a couch that has like a built-in like keg holder for like a bar, like a built-in
Oh,
like
like a fridge.
draft or something.
Oh, that's tough.
You fuck with that?
It does sound like some upkeep for a fucking couch. Like I would, like in my head.
You're like, that's tough.
Yo, that's actually tough. No, but the thing, yeah, that is like sports brain retard of me, huh?
Like, let's
I'm
go.
like, yeah, like, that sounds awesome, dude. Like, fucking beer, dude.
Beer on the couch?
It's like,
but what, I mean,
you don't even have to get up.
I was
dude.
about to say, you could just get up and grab a beer.
Yeah, but no, I think it'd be cooler if it had like a fucking like a fridge in it, you know, like a fridge, and that way.
That's not bad. That's not bad. It'd be a pain in the ass to move though, or to like install or whatever.
No, like if it has
And then you need a power outlet, dude. I think about this shit like way too. And then you'd have to run an extension, or you could run it like up the wall or some bullshit.
not having movies on the Microsoft Store is.
Why did they do that?
I found so many movies that I would never have even come across.
I think
on
that's
there.
why.
That's why I liked it. You know, I found a couple of them on my wish list, and I'm like, you know, I got to make sure I watch these at some point now.
They had the craziest movies on there. Just random and
Brofist.
Brofist. Do you think they have a PewDiePie documentary?
Is there a good PewDiePie documentary out there?
I don't know. There could be one on YouTube.
Brofist.
What do I even know?
It must have been
about
so
PewDiePie?
easy to get like rich on YouTube back in the day. Like
Wave of
Shane
retards.
Dawson and them. Like if Shane Dawson got famous, anyone can get famous.
Shane Dawson got famous and he burned out quick, didn't he?
Well, it's kind of his own fault with the whole blackface and the whole what do you do with that cat? Or he talked about
Oh yeah, I do remember
talked about
that.
nutting on
Yeah.
a cat or something.
Nah,
Then he started hanging around
There's
Jeffree
still
Star
hope.
a lot.
because
I know way too much about that saga. Start knocking off on fentanyl, dude.
you're gonna nod out on the PewDiePie pack.
Yeah, dude. And fucking as soon as I brought up PewDiePie, I felt like I was on fent, dude. I started nodding off and shit. No, but I've been doing weird shit to try to sleep and stuff. Like I've been waking up in the middle of the night,
That's weird.
and then I'll like use the restroom or whatever, and then I'll have trouble to go back to sleep. So I just slept on the floor the other night, and I went to sleep for like an hour, and then I woke up and I crawled back into bed, and like my body was like, oh hell yeah, dude, this is soft, and I went right to bed.
That's a good.
It was weird.
Yeah. That's a good method. I might
It's
try
not
that.
a good method. It's just weird.
No, but it worked, right? Like you went to sleep.
I tried it again the next day. It didn't work as well.
Oh fuck.
The next day I was like, yo, I know the method now, and I tried it. That shit was not the method.
Yeah,
anymore.
definitely. I would say from my experience, I try to stay busy throughout the day, like physically. So I'll get off of work, I'll go to the gym, I'll swim, and then I'll go in the sauna or the steam room, and I'll listen to like, an audiobook or something, and then when I get home, by the time I get home, I eat, I make food, and then I'm ready to go to sleep. So I don't know what helps, because sometimes I'll still be like awake, I'll still be laying in bed like I want to sleep. I feel like Chris Chan, dude, he's like, my brain fucking, I don't even remember what his fucking brain song was.
Did you see what I sent
I'm
to
mad
the
at my
chat?
brain. I feel that
I
guy.
saw the episode, or I got to the part where he was like, I want everything about my house off the internet now. And then his dad comes in. He's like, hey, listen to me. I don't care how you do it, but I want you to get rid of all that stuff tonight. And then he's like, he leaves the room, and then Chris goes back to Spurgeon. There's this fucking
sorry.
midget on the damn Raiders subreddit who keeps posting his outfits, and everyone the
That's
first
funny as
everyone
hell.
was trying to be nice for the first one, I guess, and they're like, oh, this is awesome.
They're like,
And then he's like, oh, I got such a good reception on the first one. I thought I'd post here again, and it's just him like, this is what I'm wearing for today's game.
oh, he's going to games?
He's not at the game. He's just wearing shit for the game. Like, he's like, this was my game day outfit. He's not going to the game. He's just saying, like, I wore this because we're playing today, which is cool.
You don't
like,
do that?
Not online, and as a midget.
Hey, now the midget
'Cause
makes
it's like,
it... I feel like the midget makes it more acceptable.
I love the guy because he's a Raider fan, so he's my brother. But at the same time, it's like, my boy, we saw the fit, man. It's okay. Like, why is he posting? Because I mean, because, it's one thing to be like, no, because what really pissed me off, what not pissed me off, but what bothered me, it made me kind of be like, what are you doing? What are you trying to do? Was that he didn't just post a fit. The first fit he posted was him changing into the fit. And like,
Oh, he's like, get ready with me.
yeah, at some point he like just actually has a shot of him in underwear. And I'm like, okay, it's funny because it's a midget
He's
in
flashing
underwear.
his pack, bro.
Yeah, it's a midget in underwear. I guess it's kind of funny. Put your fucking clothes on, man. And then you're gonna come back the next day talking about, oh, the first video did so good. I thought you guys would want to see. No, bro. Is it okay? This is off top. I'm trying to think about this. Been seeing a lot of stuff about performative males.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of that too on my Instagram feed.
It's just an extension of the guys who was wearing those metalcore shirts and talking about listening to Clario.
What? Isn't that the same shit?
Yeah, it's the dichotomy guys. What I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
It's the same thing.
You feel like Christian when you do the impressions?
Let's finally discuss the let's finally talk about it, man. I've took a week off of the editing. We had a recording and I was gonna start, and I was just listening to it, and just listening to it back, I was like blah blah blah
Yeah,
blah blah.
that's how
blah,
I felt recording it.
Blah blah blah. I was like, this shit is ass, dude. And I was like, I don't even want to do this. And I just started getting real negative. Something I said when that lost audio is, I liked it better when we only had like 30 viewers. So the
Yeah.
fact that that montage only got like 30 views, I was like, yeah, cool. Hopefully that cools off the numbers.
What?
I know, dude. I don't want to grow the channel. I'm antagonizing the own channel, you know.
Dude, now it's gonna grow.
I'm antagonizing the channel. It's gonna grow because we're on season 2, dude. This is season 2, episode 1 right here.
Nah, we haven't even finished the summer. I think.
Season 2 is.
What do you think about season being like every summer? What's that like?
We're only
3
gonna
months?
do videos in the summer.
3 months.
You're
You
like, I
wanna
don't want to keep
continue
doing this.
like all year.
You don't think so?
It sounds kind of overwhelming, but I mean, it's just an hour a day for me. I don't know.
Anyway, see that you guys just heard that my co-host is quitting on me in 2 weeks.
I'm not quitting, bro. I never said I was quitting.
Bro fist to the audience.
I was just throwing ideas out, man.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so and it showed I was getting burnt out because even before that week off, that last video, dude, that was so lazy of an edit. I literally just did like a rough cut of putting images in place, and then instead of going back and adding to it, I just was like, yep, rough cut's going up. I gave you guys an hour though. 59 minutes. I mean, you guys can't say I didn't give you guys audio.
Oh, the 57. Yeah, our last episode.
Last
right?
episode of the pod.
Yeah.
And have all this time off because I'm not worried about checking for the numbers or notifications. I started watching the Chris Chan documentary again.
Oh, fuck.
Started watching the Chris Chan documentary, episode 1. Woo, buddy. Episode 1, it's kind of boring because I've seen it a couple times already, so I already know, like, oh, he had the competition that he won for Sega, and he got the shop, and that's where he found out about Sonic, and that...
Yeah, that's like his...
It's like, whatever, but when you get to, like, episode 10, 11, 12, especially episode 10, that's such a hard watch, because it's the one where, like, that one kid's bullying the shit out of him.
At the mall, right? He invites him to the mall.
No, that's a like episode 13 or 14. That one's
pickle,
crazy
right?
too. Yeah,
like
the
the
pickle
pickle
man. The pickle man's a crazy episode, but just before that, it's the call with Blue something.
Oh, with the lady?
No, it's the kid who pretends he's
Liquid Chris, right?
No, it's before Liquid Chris. It's literally right before Liquid Chris started coming in. It's like he's just being fucking a vindictive asshole, and he's like, Chris, stick it up your ass. And then the guy's like, everyone in the chat's like, all right, dude, that's enough,
Dang.
Everyone else in the troll, all the other trolls are like, this is wrong.
He like calls Chris.
He was one of the guys
Or
who
he's
was pretending to be a girl, and then eventually he's like, I'm actually a 13-year-old boy. You fuck. You don't remember this?
Shit. Nah, I don't remember that part.
It's a hard watch, but like the point I'm saying is this: every video can basically be summarized, at least for the first 20 episodes, as of somebody pretending to be a woman, Chris falling for it, and then Chris being like, "You want to bang me?" Dude, that's awesome. And she's like, yeah, I want to bang you. But by the way, can I have all your like logins and information? And then he's like,
story of my life.
Yeah, of course, baby. And then he sends it all the stuff. And then they're like, guess what, buddy? We're here to troll you. Now you got to post a video of you saying you're gay. And then he's like, no.
And he does it?
And then, he's just like, all right, man.
Fine. I'm good.
I'm gay. Like, yeah, you are. Ha 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 ha.
And then
And then it fucking starts over again.
Yeah, the
and then they're
cycle
like, guess
repeats.
what? By the way, we're not giving you back your information. And he's like, really, dude? Come on. And then they torture him for a little more.
But Chris has the information.
But you know what happens is you start feeling bad for him, and then he does something or he says something that you go, all right, man, I can't really feel bad for this guy anymore.
Yeah.
Because he had that one thing where he was trying to like argue in favor of like child.
Oh my.
He was like,
goodness.
yeah, like I don't know about that. Like I think the law is kind of dumb. What the
That's
fuck?
fucking.
He says all kinds of shit where you're like, all right, Chris, and then not to mention what he did with his mother.
Yeah.
It only gets worse.
Or I don't know.
But like I'm on episode 19, and I'm intending on finishing
Yeah.
it all. I want to finish it all. I want to finish
How
all.
many episodes are there?
It's 80.
What the?
85.
Yo.
85, and they're like an hour long each, and I'm on episode 19, and you were watching it with me a sec ago.
Yeah, I've seen them before.
I had it on, but you didn't get that far. You must have got to like 20.
Probably
23, like, because back in the day, I remember it got to 23.
Yeah, I think that's when I stopped.
4 or 5 years ago, and I
Yeah.
was like, bro, they have 20
Yeah,
episodes.
4 years
And
ago.
we were like,
yeah.
and we were like, bro, there's 20 of them, and then people would be like, that's crazy, I can't believe it's 80. So I'm like, yo, dude.
How does it-
and I tell everybody that I think would know of him. I had one guy who didn't know who he was, and I kind of had to explain to him. I was like, no, he's
Oh,
like,
fuck.
I was like, he's like the most
That's
documented.
always like the worst thing, having to explain Chris Chan. To
I was
someone.
like, dude, he's like the most documented person alive.
I was about to bring that up. Yeah.
And then he's like,
85.
and then he's like,
episodes.
haha, but like, who is he really? And I was like, no, he is like the most documented person
Yeah.
in
But
the history of.
I mean, think about like all the shit they documented about him. You know, it's like
it's
all of, like,
mundane
the
shit,
worst-
but I mean, it tells you.
It's all the worst stuff. Excuse me, all the worst shit you would want to know about someone.
But can you imagine if someone was like still talking about what you did on some afternoon in 2007?
I fuck.
You know, and it's like awful, and because it's very early on that you can see that there's still a chance for him. You know, very early on, there's still a chance. There's a
that he could be
semblance.
normal. You know.
There's a semblance. Like, what if he just had like a Chad big bro figure in his life? He's like, nah, Chris, we don't do that. That's stupid. And then Chris is like, yeah, it is fucking stupid.
We don't do that.
Nah, Chris, we don't play with toys anymore, man. You're a grown man. You gotta stop, Chris. Chris Chan needed a big brother to tell him that shit was whack, bro.
We don't play with toys.
He's like, come
anymore.
on, man. We don't draw this shit no more, man. You a grown man, bro.
We don't.
Here's a beer, Chris. Here's a beer, Chris. Let's go outside.
Let's go
Dude,
get
what
some
if Chris had a
bitches.
big brother? What if Chris had a big brother?
Let's go get some bitches, bro.
He, literally, like he like Chris. You like chicks? We can go to Hooters.
We can go to Hooters.
We can go to Hooters, Chris. We can watch the game at Hooters, Chris. We can watch the ball game
Nah,
at
that
Hooters, Chris.
motherfucker would. Imagine he got autistic about like basketball or like sports instead of like.
He would have been awesome. He could have had a new fucking advanced statistic, bro. He could have came up with an advanced statistic, just like all the other fucking autists do for sports nowadays.
advanced statistic.
Just the thing that's killing the game, analytics. Anyway,
Oh,
now I'm on my old boomer gripe right now, but no, you know what I mean. Like, I'm serious, dude. I think Chris Chan was really just missing a strong
like Big Bro. He just needed
male
Big Bro.
figure in his life because his dad's like old as shit, and that's
Yeah.
probably why he was autistic because they had him when he was super old.
Yeah.
I mean,
did you see that the Japanese?
The whole thing was just so
Uh-huh.
close to not being a problem.
There's too much.
Instead, now we have Chris Chan where he drinks his own cum and
I mean, like,
it's Fanta.
Okay, it's a good question here. Is like, at what point do you think he became a lost cause?
21. No, 26.
When he turned 26?
You know what I feel like when I do this is the that douchebag gif where he's like, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
But I think 26. I'll find the gif and I'll put it on screen. But you know the mid 20s, late 20s, because it's like
Yeah. When
no, you know what?
think
Before you have to catch him before that because he's already been so far and still. I say high school.
you would say high school. He became a lost cause.
I think that's still
but
too
I
late.
think he still would have been.
You have to get him when he's like a preteen,
I think you still could have got him when he was like at least like in his 20s. You know, like.
bro. Cause there's no way
Was he just destined?
you can't get him to get outside in his 20s, bro. There's no way you take Chris like Chris. Let's go play catch.
No, but you could be like, let's go look at like Sonic. You know, I don't know. Let's go fucking
I think
draw
his- I-
Sonic pictures.
That's not helping him though. That's just reinforcing the behavior he was already established. I'm saying when can you have broken the curse?
The curse.
When could you have like pivoted it?
I don't understand how he's not homeless. You know.
Was it that babysitter that he had at the beginning of his life who used to abuse him? Is she to blame?
Oh, she like put him in like she locked him in the
Closets
bathroom
and
and
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I got locked in the bathroom when I was a kid.
Did you play with the razors after too?
Yo, that's crazy.
I was
bro.
juggling them and shit. No, dude.
And then I think they forgot I was in there.
I don't know, man. I don't know what could have gone differently. Is it free will? Is it really free will? Is it God's free will that made him the way he is? He just chose to do all these gluttonous things. Because there's parts in it,
Yo,
there's parts in it where he's like, he's fuck, man. What gets me so much is when there's trolls that were still showing him a sliver of like, not hope, but like regular advice. You know.
Yeah.
Like they'll take a break from just ruining his life to be like, hey Chris, have you ever thought about like cleaning your room?
Yeah.
And like taking some of that stuff off your wall and not making it look like a 12-year-old's house?
Yeah.
And then he's like, well, like I just don't know where I'd put it. And then he's like, oh, it's pretty simple. I think it was a chick. He's like, oh, it's pretty simple. Whatever you don't need, you just throw away. Like whatever. He's like, I don't know. Like, just the idea of cleaning a room to him was like...
It was a foreign concept. Well, I think he's definitely been coddled his whole life. Motherfucker should just got a job in construction, bro. That's my answer to, like, everything now.
I sat outside and had a beer.
Oh, okay.
So I just sat out front. I fixed my bike up a little bit, and I just sat out front, had a beer, and I had this Coors Light. It's cold as the Rockies, dude.
Damn,
you see the mountains. The mountains are blue. That means it's ice cold.
They got the speaker now.
Oh my god, dude.
What'd you write?
What you know about rolling down in the deep when your brain goes numb and you call that mental freeze? Yeah. in the ocean. Man, what the fuck, dude? That shit didn't leave me alone for like 2 years.
It's funny. It was pretty funny.
What? Should we make it come back? Dude?
What you know about?
Dude,
I'm gonna sing that at karaoke, bro.
You gotta have more of a backbone. You gotta fight back, dude.
That's true.
If this was jail, bro, you would be Beecher.
You can't say that.
If this was jail, dude.
Can't say that about me.
If this was jail, dude, first night, you would be like, oh, thanks, dude. You're really nice, man.
Yeah. That's
what
so
you know
crazy.
about rolling down? Do you think that's how he felt when he...
You think
he was rolling down should we make an Oz edit to rolling down in the deep end, dude?
There probably is one.
It's like,
what you know about rolling down in the deep?
I used to be in those chat rooms, you know, the like those webcam. I used to watch cam girls and shit.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something, dude. A couple times, because it's chicks, you know, they're live, so they see guys in the chat and they'll be like, hey, what are you up to, or whatever. The amount of people that interact with them, like, first off, thinking it's a normal conversation is crazy. And then secondly, you know, it's like, yo, this person has their tits out right now, and you're talking about like, oh, it's good. How's your day been? You know, like, get it. If you're not in there talking about some like, yo, push them together. What are you talking about? No. So what caught me to laugh was that, not laugh, but something I thought was always so crazy was the amount of dudes that'd be in there, and they would say stuff like, yeah, I'm at work right now, baby. Like,
that's insane.
You know, it's like, dude, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah,
like,
that's too gooned out at work.
Like, bro, what?
Maybe
work, bro?
Maybe they just log on for fun. I don't know.
You're at work on company time, talking to.
Hey, they're living the life, bro.
You know what I mean? Like,
they're getting paid and they're.
And then I have to ask myself, because there's either two types of people that are doing it at work: old white collar dude, or blue collar dumbass.
Dude.
That's the two sides of the spectrum of guys who would probably be watching cam girls at work.
It's a lifestyle.
Old white collar dude in his office, gooned out, and then there's a dude. There's a dude who's sitting on the back of a truck, like, dude, check out this chick. She's fucking bad, huh? Like, that's the two spectrum sides of it. You know?
Yeah, it is true.
Those are the two workplace gooners.
Luckily,
the true gooner in the middle is the guy who's just freaked all the way out, and he just can't help but goon all the fucking time.
That's insane, yeah.
What if instead of having a sign off, we just have the Dragon Ball Z style exits, where it's like something crazy happens, and then all of a sudden it just hits the music, and it's like down, 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 and it's like Find out next time on Burger Picard. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. I don't think we have enough continuity for that.
It's gonna be awesome because it's gonna be this episode
Yeah.
and it's gonna work. That's the end of the recording.